I just did a video on my beauty side about acne and confidence and how I deal with acne and the things that I've done to really help it. And I actually filmed something 2 days ago, I think, but for some reason I can't find it, and it is this what I'm going to talk about. So being a in-law, being a daughter-in-law, is it accepted to have skin like this? Having not flawless skin, having acne, having breakouts, having scarring, with your hair not being right, with you not being slim, with you being, you know, a bit heavier or a bit more curvier than others. Is that not accepted? Because there are so many people, I've heard so many stories where it's, you know, their in-laws expect them to be looking immaculate all the time. You know, if they put on a bit of weight, they need to lose that bit of weight, you know, and it's never really the husband saying it, it's the rest of the family saying it. And I heard so many things recently, I was like, whoa, so hold on, you know, I want to know what your opinions are. Is it accepted? I mean, those of you who are married, have you been sort of said to, you know, you put on a bit of weight, or, you know, you should dress a bit more nicely or something like that, you know, because these sort of things can really affect, you know, the girl, the lady, whatever you want to say. It can affect her, you know. And if you was to continuously say, if somebody was to continuously say to me, Raji, you know what, your skin's not nice, your skin's not nice, your skin's not nice, your skin's not nice, and if they was to continuously say that to me, oh my gosh, you know what I would do? I wouldn't. You know, I would probably think like, hold on, why are you saying that to me? You know, what the hell's wrong with you? You know, I'm comfortable the way that I am, what is wrong? And I've heard so many things where they've said these things, and it's like, what? You're like, I know some ladies who, they're not really knowledgeable about makeup, like, you know, they just put on the foundation and that's it, you know, and they're like, Raji, you need to teach me how to do this. I'm like, yeah, sure, you know, I'll come over, I'll teach you, you know, I don't mind. And I think it's a bit of an insult, you know, if in-laws are going to be saying this, like, oh, your makeup's not right, or, you know, or I can recommend you something for all these pimples. Really? Like, you haven't already checked yourself, you know? And I just think that you can hear things from your family, or like say from your sister or something, but then when you hear it from, you know, your husband's side, you kind of think like, well, hold on, because before you get married you want to make this good impression anyway, you know. And me, I'll be honest with you guys, I've got one itchy nose, it is tingling so bad. But with me, I'll be honest with you, I do not wear makeup all the time when I'm here. I do not do it. I only ever wear makeup when I'm about to go out, and that's to an important place. I should probably wear makeup a heck of a lot more, but the way that I am is like, I am way comfortable, you know, where I feel as if like, you know what, I don't really need to be putting makeup on all the time. And let me tell you something, my foundations are all the wrong shades right now, all of the wrong colours. For some reason my YSL foundation is not matching me, and then my X1 foundation, I've only got like tiny amount of it. I think I'm probably gonna order that one again. I'm a bit 50-50 about the Bare Minerals foundation that's come out, the liquid one. So I'm a bit 50-50 about that. I don't know, I've got to go there and try it. In my mind I'm thinking I may not like it, but I should not do that, because when you tell your subconscious mind something, it ends up being that. So yesterday I mixed up my FM Cosmetics foundation along with the B foundation, and guess what? Broke out again. So see, this is what I mean, sensitive skin. But am I going around, you know, here, my in-laws' house, piling on makeup? No, because I want to get rid of this stuff. I do not want to make this stuff even worse. And one of my close friends actually gave me these teas. This is masala instant premix tea or something. The brand is Unique, sweetened, obviously it would be sweetened, and this is cardamom instant tea. So I'm going to make myself one of these downstairs. She gave me 2 lots, and I don't know where she says she got it from. Got it from somewhere. And she's really nice, you know. It's like whenever she gets something and she thinks I'll like it, you know, she kind of takes a few out and says to me, here, try it, and then if you like it, you can get it. And I like that sort of relationship, you know. I hate relationships where it's like, no, this is just all mine, and that's it, and you can't have it. I hate those sort of relationships. I like it where it's like, you know, I sometimes will get things like oils and stuff, and then I'll tell my sister, and like I'll pour some out if I've got a spare bottle, and I'll give it to her. You know, I'll tell my mum or whatever, and I'm like, here, take it. Even my friend who gave me the tea, I'm like, here, take it. You know, I don't understand why people have to be so greedy, you know. Greed is not good. But you guys tell me your opinion on the in-laws thing, and I'm going to shoot off now. Because what has actually happened, I'll tell you all what has happened. When I was drinking my Indian tea, so about 3 days ago, some of the fennel seeds got like trapped between my gum and my tooth, and I managed to pull it out, and I think I've cut it, and it's just really, really, really painful. So when I talk, obviously my cheek is rubbing against it, and it is painful. So I need to end it here. I need to find something to numb it, but yeah, sucks. Anyway guys, I shall see you all soon.